like, we have to be really careful because I don't want to give it to you.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want everything you got, baby.
Oh, God.
I'll also, like, it's so crazy because like, I think I mentioned a little bit to you guys, but in the past, but I said, oh, I'll talk about it later. We'll get to it later.
Uh-huh.
Is I had HPV for like 3 years, and like I'm like, Joseph, do not, like, we have to be really careful because I don't want to give it to you.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want everything you got, baby.
Oh, God.
He's like, just give it. Just like, he's like, I can't stay away from you. He's just like, just give it to me. He's like, it's like, I'm not gonna give it to anyone else. Just like, give it. Like, he's like, I want all of you, baby. Like, we'll go into it together. And I'm just like, holy,
what a freak.
but he's such a freak. And with love there comes sex, and with sex there may be sexually transmitted diseases. And
Yes.
I had HPV for about 3 years or something like that. 3 whole years, and it was really scary. And I want to be really candid about this because there is a lot of guilt and shame and fear that comes along with sexually transmitted diseases. And I just want to say it straight out. I had HPV and I just cleared it. Like, I just cleared it. I just got my test. It was negative for everything. Like, I will do another, because I don't want to take up too much time on this podcast, but I will talk about it more on my channel. So I'll put the link below, and then I'll let you guys know when I post it. But yeah, please subscribe there. But I can tell you guys how I cleared it, like exactly what I did, what regimen, what kind of lifestyle I led in order to beat the HPV. And also for people who don't know, the membrane, or like the tissues in your vagina are a lot like the tissues in the throat. So for men, a lot of men get HPV in their throat.
Yeah.
You get throat cancer.
Yeah.
Just if you didn't know about that happens. So yeah, we combated a lot with a lot of natural things, like lots of vitamin C, lots of citrus fruits, and also like lots of ginger, lots and lots of ginger and deep greens and stuff. So I'll go deeper into that. But like, yeah, like even sexually transmitted diseases, like Joseph was like, I don't fucking care. He's just like, he's like, I love you, baby. Like, it's just like, he doesn't, because it's me, it's like he doesn't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just wants me. And I really appreciate it. Like, in
Such me on Valentine's Day card. I choose you in the HPV.
Yeah, I choose you and the HPV all day long, baby.
You and me and HPV. Let's do this. Gosh. No, HPV is it's such a common virus. It's so common. Like, it just like, I know like numerous people who have it, and it's just like, it's common. Like, even
but it's not publicly, like,
no one talks about it. Yeah.
Publicly, no one,
no one's bragging about it. That's for sure.
Yeah. But I'm bragging about, no, I'm not bragging about it.
Yeah, you cleared it. You had it. So the fact that you're like, don't have it anymore, like, yeah, you have every bragging right to brag, like, because it's like, damn.
But I did admit that I had HPV like months and months ago in like a previous episode. I was like, I have HPV, but I didn't clear it at that time. So I was trying to be courageous and talk about, but now, like, I am completely cleared. Yay. And that's another thing. Like, for those who are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get into escorting, courting, being courtesan, like modern day courtesan and stuff, like that's another price you have to pay, like, because I got it from like one of my clients. Just because they got money, it doesn't mean that they're all clear.
Oh no,
baby.
If they have money, probably all the more reason.
Oh yeah,
that they have it still.
All the more reason to fuck strangers. So
it's true. It's true.
Yeah, thankfully I never got like HIV.
Yeah.
I was really, really scared about that. Which is very possible even with like higher wealthier clientele.
Mm-hmm.
But thankfully, I just got away with HPV. Probably someone just ate me out or many people that ate me out.
The many people.
Many people that ate me out with HPV in their throat because they ate 100 other girls. So like, yeah, you got to keep that in mind and stuff. But yeah, that should be a good episode, good video where I tell you guys how I cleared
Oh
it.
yeah. No, that'd be a great. Like people want to know. Like
yeah, I'll tell
that's
you.
a
I'll tell you
whole
everything.
video on its own.
Yeah,
is like
a whole video on
all
its
the
own.
regimen you followed and like the potions you've made. Like all these things. No, that's a whole video on its own.
And I really
and you actually title it like how I got rid of my HPV.
How I got rid of my HPV. And
talk about views.
I have been like kind of like, oh, I want to do it. And then some days I'll be like, oh, I don't know if I should do it. But really, I want to break that. I want to contribute into breaking that into that conversation.
And breaking that taboo.
That taboo. And it's just
talk
like,
about it.
Yeah, because what do I have to lose? I already have a man that loves me. You know, I have my partner that loves me. Like, what do I have to lose? Like ton of people, like hundreds of people will tell me I'm disgusting, but at the same time, maybe I can help one person out there and, you know, start a conversation so they won't be living in this fear. Because honestly, it got into my head. I was like, my pussy is gonna rot. It's like black and it's rotting right now. Like, you know what I mean? It's a scary thought in your head.
It is.
And you're just like, I'm dying. I'm dying. I have cancer in my uterus. It just plays with your and then like when you have like maybe weird like discharges, you're like, is this cancerous?
Am I dying?
Yeah, is this cancer? Is this normal? And you
Yeah.
just go so psycho. So I just want to just say, yes, I had HPV for 3 years and I finally got rid of it.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Protect yourselves, right?
No, it.
Do you, I mean, like, I was never really into the, you know, when like they ask you to use the
dental dam?
Dental dam? Did you ever say, hey, can you use this dental dam?
Nah.
It's kind of hard, but like, I'm just saying, like, it's really real. Like, guys do have HPV in their throat and stuff. So I would say, like, protect yourself or just make your guy drink lots of ginger.
Lots of ginger.
Kill that bitch.
Kill it. No, that's so great that you got rid of it, and like again, it's a whole nother video, but like of how you got rid of it. It's amazing.
On my channel, Mazarik's Gun.
It's amazing what you did, and like it's not like it's not like you did nothing. Like you actually proactively did things to make sure, like to try to do your best to get rid of it. So that's I think that's awesome, and like
I can't believe it worked. To be honest, I thought I was just gonna have it forever.
You know, it's definitely, you know, again, HPV is so prevalent amongst so many people. Like it's just being passed around so quickly.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're able to get rid of it, that's such a, you know, light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes. I want you guys to know, if you have HPV, there's a high chance that you can get rid of it with the right regimen, right, you know, routine, lifestyle.
And you can say this all because you did it yourself.
Because I did it. Yes.
And you actually got proof from the doctor that it's gone. And that's amazing. Again, I don't think people think it can go away, because it's, you know, they always tell you like, oh, like you know, with certain HPVs, like there's cancerous ones that can become cancer. That's the scary ones. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, like, you know, the doctor can tell you like, oh, hopefully it goes away on its own. But like,
I know they're so unsure. They're like, hopefully it'll go away on its own. You're like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, you're not gonna give me like something for it?
Yeah.
They don't tell you diet. They don't tell you anything.
Yeah.
It's super scary.
Yeah, it is scary, and like, yeah. I'm glad that you cleared it, and that's like such great news. That's like, when you told me, I'm like, that's amazing. That's awesome. You know, I'm
so thankful.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely make that video, because there's so many people that would want to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm glad that you brought that up, because it's just you know, again, one of those taboo topics, and people are scared to talk about it. But the fact that you're willing to talk about it, and not only talk about it, but share a solution, So it's not just doomsday, but there's also like light at the end of the tunnel. Like, oh, by the way, like you cleared it. That's so many people I know would like look that up and just be like, how to get rid of HPV, like just on YouTube or anything.
2022, get rid of your HPV.
Yes. Before we end and stuff like that, like how long did it take when you started that regimen until to the point you cleared it? Do you know?
3 years.
Oh wow! So for 3 years you did this regimen and did this thing.
Yeah.
And it took you 3 years to clear it.
And a lot of faith. For sure. Because I was really stressing. Yeah. I will tell in the video like exactly what I did, the stuff that you can make. And also like I did on a budget, guys, because I wasn't not making anywhere close to how much I was making while I was a escort. So it was just, and then also before that, I had lots and lots of years of heavy toy playing with my vagina because I was a cam girl too.
Yes.
And on top of that, I was a stripper. So I almost got HPV just even being in a strip club.
Yeah.
I was really high risk. And I finally got it when I became an escort. And I mean, I guess I was just asking for it. But for 3 years, I was on this regimen. Like sometimes I would fall off on it, but really in the end, it's just like really feeding your body tons of antioxidants, lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of deep greens. I even have a suppository that I found, a recipe that you guys can make on like, it will only cost you a little bit of money. I'll actually write down everything that I did in order to get rid of this. And yes, it's going to take a while, but just understand every time you, put the right foods in your body or the right stuff, like I'm even the suppository and stuff, just stick with it and it'll definitely clear up.